renowned for his long-range shooting. Firmin. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, there's the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Ajax and Feyenoord have dominated the Dutch game over the years, and both teams have, of course, been graced by the nation's greatest ever player. The two of them have been tangling with different fortunes in recent years, but this is one game which will always be massive. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, it is another rivalry with deep-rooted issues and complications. I have here a man who understands the nature of these games. Tell me about it, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, I'm sure that these two clubs would have been fierce rivals anyway, based solely on the achievements and standing alone. But when you throw in these intercity rivalries that have existed for decades, then it's bound to be an incredibly passionate affair.
Things already rolling. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has been cut short. Roberto Baggio. Good, strong midfield running here. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Baggio. Threads one in. McAllister cuts out the pass. Xavi. Rummenigge received. Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Xavi, and it's Cruyff. Roberto Baggio driving forwards. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Feyenoord are looking to break at pace. And Del Piero! Goal! Feyenoord! And it's Feyenoord who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Del Piero. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hazard. Hazard is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Little pass back. Hones! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Hazard. Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's hit it long, but astray. Ajax do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Hones. Schneider.
Ajax certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. Hones. Bale is, of course, well known for his dance. And the shot! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the key.
And the referee